Emily Swallow, who played Emily in The Last of Us Part 2 video game, wants to join Season 2 of the hit HBO adaptation, but in a bigger role. The Last of Us video game actor Emily Swallow reveals that she's interested in joining Season 2 of the HBO show. The hit apocalyptic drama was first released on HBO earlier this year, serving as an adaptation of the acclaimed PlayStation video game from Naughty Dog. HBO has already renewed the show for Season 2, which will adapt part of The Last of Us Part 2, with co-creators Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann recently expressing that a Season 3 will be necessary to fully cover the second game story. In a recent interview with /Film, Swallow, who plays secondary antagonist Emily in the sequel game, reveals that she would very much like to join The Last of Us Season 2 in some form. If she does get the opportunity to appear in the sophomore season, Swallow expresses that she may actually be interested in playing a different character, who perhaps has a bigger role. Check out the actor's full comment below. Oh my gosh. So many people keep asking me this. So I really hope that somebody will hear one of these interviews, read one of these interviews. Because I would love to. I wouldn't mind playing a role that maybe got to stick around a little bit longer because what I did in the game. Granted, it was a really fun little bit part, but I wouldn't mind playing somebody else who maybe lives longer and gets to have a scene with Pedro Pascal, since now we're on a roll bet we. Troy Baker, who voices Joel in The Last of Us video games, returns in the show as James, one of David's, Scott Shepherd, followers who meets quite a grisly end. Ellie voice actor Ashley Johnson also appears briefly in the show as Ellie's mother. Following this same trend, Jeffrey Pierce doesn't return in the show as Joel's brother, Tommy, and instead plays Perry, a secondary antagonist to Melanie Lynskey's Kathleen. Breaking this trend of The Last of Us voice actors who return to play different characters in the show, however, is Merle Dandridge. Dandridge voiced Marlene in the game and returns for the show to play the same character in live action. It remains to be seen whether Swallow will find a place in The Last of Us Season 2, but the show has so far managed to thoughtfully and surprisingly feature game actors in new roles. Many questions remain regarding how the show will adapt the second video game, but it's likely that more original game actor cameos or supporting performances are on the way. The Last of Us Season 2 isn't expected to start filming until later this year, however, meaning it will probably be quite a while before any official announcements in this regard are made. More, The Last of Us, every Firefly member, what happened to them, source, /film. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like and subscribe.